Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivardhari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivardhari Sudanandana Brajajana Ranjana Yashodanandana Brajajana Ranjana Yashodanandana Brajajana Ranjana Yamuna Tira Vanachare Yamuna Tira Vanachare Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivardhari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivardhari Yashodanandana Brajajana Ranjana Yashodanandana Brajajana Ranjana Yashodanandana Brajajana Ranjana Yamuna Tira Vanachare Yamuna Tira Vanachare Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare. Jaya Radha Vallabha Shri Radhe Jaya. Jaya Radha Madhava Shri Radhe Jaya. Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya. जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर श्री श्रीमद अभय चरणारविंद भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी महाराज श्रील प्रभुपाद की, अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की, नामाचार्य श्री हरिदास ठाकुर के जय। प्रेम से गौर श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासदि गौर भक्त वृंद की, श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरी गोवर्धन की, श्री वृंदावन धाम की जय। श्री नवद्वीप मायापुर धाम की, गंगा मई यमुना मई की, भक्ति देवी तुलसी महारानी की, श्री गौरनिताय की जय। श्री राधा वल्लभ की जय। श्री जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रमयी की जय। ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय। गौर प्रेमानंदे। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो ध्येयमुदीरयेत्। नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवतीरुत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकीम्। We continue our reading from Śrīmad Bhāgavatam, Canto 4, Chapter 27, text number 4, right? Text number 4. The chapter entitles The Attack by Chandavega on the City of Puranjana. Sayana Unnada Mado Mahamana Maharha Talpe Mahisi Bhujopadhi Tam Eva Biro Manute Param Yatas Tamo Abhibhuto Na Nijam Param Chayat. Sayana Unmadha Mato Mahamana Sayana Unnadha Mato Mahamana Maharya Talpe Mahisi Bhujopadhi Talpe Mahisi Bhujopadhi Tam eva biro manute param yatas Tam eva biro manute param yatas Tamo abhibhutana nijam param chayat Sayana Unnadha Mato Mahamana Sayana Unmada Mato Mahamana Maharyaha Talpe Mahisi Bhujopadhi Tam eva biro manute param yatas Tam eva biro manute param yatas Tamo bhibhuto na nijam param chayat Tamo bhibhuto na nijam param chayat Sayana unnadha mado mahamana Maharya talpe mahisi bhujopadhi Tam eva biro manute param yatas Tamo vibhutana nijam param chayat Sayana, laying down. Unnadhamata, increasingly illusioned. Mahamana, advance in consciousness. Maha-arhatalpe, on a valuable bedstead. Mahisi, of the queen. Bhuja, arms. Upadhi, pillow. Tam, her. Eva, certainly. Veera, the hero. Manute, he considered. Param, the goal of life. Yata, from which. Tama, by ignorance. Abhibhuta, overwhelmed. Na, not. Nijam, his equal self. Param, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Cha, and. Yat, what. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. The translation. In this way, increasingly overwhelmed by illusion, King Puranjana, although advanced in consciousness, remained always lying down with his head on the pillow of his wife's arms. In this way, he considered women to be an ultimate life and soul. Becoming thus overwhelmed by the modes of ignorance, he could not understand the meaning of the self-realization of his self or of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Translation responsibly. In this way, increasingly overwhelmed by the illusion, King Puranjana, although advanced in consciousness, remained always lying down with his head on the pillow of his wife's arms. In this way, he considered women to be his ultimate life and soul. Becoming thus overwhelmed by the modes of ignorance, he could not understand the meaning of the self-realization of his self or of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Purport. The human life is meant for self-realization. First of all, one has to realize his own self, which is described in this verse as Nijam. Then he has to understand or realize the Supreme Personality, Supreme Soul or Paramatma, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. However, one becomes too much materially attached. He takes a woman to be everything. This is basic principle of material attachment. In such condition, one cannot realize oneself or the Supreme Personality of Godhead. In Śrīmad Bhāgavatam 5.552, it is therefore said, Mahat sevam dwaram ahur bimukte tamo dwaram yosit sangi sangam. If one associates with the Mahatmas or the devotees, his path of liberation is opened. If one becomes too much attached to the women, or a person who are also attached to women, that is, attached to women directly or indirectly, he opens the tamo dwaram, the door to darkest region of hellish life. King Puranjana was a great soul, highly intellectual, and possessed of advanced consciousness, but due to his being too much addicted to a woman, his whole consciousness was covered. In the modern age, the consciousness of people is too much covered by wine, women, and flesh. Consequently, people are completely unable to make any progress in self-realization. The first step of self-realization is to know oneself as a spirit soul apart from the body. In the second stage of self-realization, one comes to know that every soul, every individual living entity is part and parcel of Supreme Personality of Supreme Soul, Paramatma, or the Supreme Personality of Godhead. This is confirmed in Śrīmad Bhāgavad Gita 15.7. Mamaivamso jiva loke jiva bhuta sanatana mana sastani indriyani prakritir stani karshati. The living entities in this conditioned world are my eternal fragmental parts. Due to a conditioned life, they are struggling very hard with the 6 senses, which includes the mind. All living entities are part and parcel of the Supreme Lord. Unfortunately, in this present civilization, both men and women are allowed to be attracted by one another from the very beginning of life. And because of this, they are completely unable to understand, unable to come to the platform of self-realization. They do not know that without self-realization, they suffer the greatest loss of human form of life. Thinking of woman is always within one's heart, is tantamount to lying down with a woman on the valuable bedstead. The heart is the bedstead and it is the most valuable bedstead. When a man thinks of a woman and money, he lies down and rests on the arms of his beloved woman or wife. In this way, overindulgence of sex life and thus becoming unfit for self-realization. Om Jnanatimirantasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurunmilitam Mena Tasmai Sri Guruve Namaha. Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupakadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam. Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Utapadakamalam Sri Gurun Vaishnavamsa Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatham Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Sri Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Sri Vishakham Vitamsa. He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute Tatta Kanchana Gaurange Sri Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhuve Vacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Sayana Unmada Mado Mahamana Maharya Talpe Mahisi Bhujopadi Tameva Viro Manute Param Yatas Tamo Abhibhuto Nanijam Param Chayat. In this way, increasingly overwhelmed by the illusion, the king Puranjana, although advanced in consciousness, remained always lying down with his head on the pillow of his wife's arm. In this way, he considered women to be ultimate goal of life and soul. Becoming thus overwhelmed by the modes of ignorance, he could not understand the meaning of self-realization. in his self or the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So this is continuation of the conversation between Narad Muni and King Parchinivari. Narad Muni is narrating the wonderful allegorical the story of Puranjana to Parchinivari. So as story unfolded, the Puranjana had gone to the forest without his wife's permission, and he's returned. And when he returned, his wife was upset that he went to the forest without his permission, and he he pacified her with sweet words, everything, and then now she's pacified. Now to the point of now she's happy. He's lying on her arms, and so this is where we at. So in Srila Prabhupada in purport brings out very wonderful points. One of the points Srila Prabhupada brings out is the human life is meant for self-realization. I don't know if you heard the purport. Prabhupada mentioned time again and again the same word, self-realization, self-realization, self-realization. Quite a few times his mentions. So what is the very first basic understanding of self-realization, as Prabhupada mentions in the purport? Yes. We are not this body, and we are spiritual soul. This is the very beginning, a basic understanding of self-realization. And what is the next steps Srila Prabhupada mentions is the part of self-realization. Yes, to understand Paramatma, or to understand who is the creator. What is all this creation is all about? Who is the creator? Who is the maintainer? Who is looking after this? How is the whole creation is running? That's the second step of the self-realization. Yeah. So who can understand the self-realization? Who has the ability to understand? Human beings? Yes? All human beings has ability. Does fish has the ability to understand the self-realization? No. Does trees and plants? No. Insects and reptiles? No. Birds? No. Animals? No. Who? Only the human beings. Sorry? Yes, demigods can. Demigod also part of the human category, I suppose, as I understand. Yes, so only as a human being are able to understand the understanding of self-realization. As Śrīmad Bhāgavatam very clearly gives us this, labdha sudurlabha idam bahusham bhavante. This human form is rare, sudurlabha, rare, obtained. Bahu sambhavante. Bahu means many, 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 after many births. Sambhavama means you take birth. Manushya arthadam anityam apiha dhira turnam yatet napatet anumrit yavat. So what is it should do? Till how long? Turnam, immediately. Turna means immediately. Yatet means to endeavor. Napatet, until anumrita yavat, until you till your last breath. Almost, it means mrityu means death, until your last breath. What you should be doing? Nisreyasya. Nisreya means to endeavor for a liberation, or to get out of this material existence. That is what self-realization is. This is where the human form is such advantages for us to come to this stage of self-realization. Animals cannot, other species cannot. Only human beings can. Similarly, Prahlad Maharaj also gives us another very. So when do you say? Said Komaram Acharet Pragyo. From very beginning of a life. Komara means age of up to age of 5. That's the stage. Acharet Pragyo. Dharman Bhagavatan Iha. Durlabam Manusham Devam. Again it says Durlabam. The human form of life is very rare. We get this human form of life very rarely. Then what it should be doing, even though it is adhrubam, which is temporary, but very arthadam. It is very valuable. Why? Yeah, in this form we have very short period of time. Within how long we live? We live for 100 years. Yeah. 100 years, if you compare to Brahma's life, 100 is very insignificant. Brahma lives for 311 trillion years. And we live 100 years. Within 100 years, we have that value, artha. Prahlad Maharaj calls it arthadam, very valuable. Because in that short period of time, we can come to the self-realization. Prahlad Maharaj gets arthadam. Artha means a valuable, some treasury. Yeah? He says, even though it's adhrubam, adhruva means a permanent, adhruva means temporary. Body is temporary, but it's very valuable. Now, Prabhupada brings out another very nice a second point in the purport, is the association of women, or association of opposite gender, for the vice versa, man to a woman to a man, is there can be a binding. The whole discussion now the whole this section now discussing about the danger, or the what it can bind the living entity is the association of opposite gender, which is the whole topic Narad Muni is trying to bring to the attention, or to the make the King Prachinivari understand the association of the opposite gender could be a detrimental, it could be a bondage, it could be a binding, that you'll because of that there's continuation of repeated birth and death. That is just continuation. So Lord Kapila, again in Śrīmad Bhāgavatam, I just went through a different just in this particular topics, like the association of the opposite gender, where the different personalities have given their view. So I just did quick research on that. And then, so Lord Kapila says in the third canto, Śrīmad Bhāgavatam, chapter 31, text 40, he says, women is the representative of Maya, however, created by Lord. Yosit Deva Nirmitam. Nirmita. So they are illusion, the Maya, however, they are created by the Lord. But by accepting services or association is like going towards the embracing death. He says, Tam ikshata matmano mrityum. is like going into a well that is covered by the grass. Yositam snair maya yosit deva nirmitam tam iksititam mano atmano mrityum trinai kupam iva vritam. Trinai is grass, kupa is a well. I don't know if you see a documentary, if you want to catch an elephant or something, they just put a grass and there's a big well. And Lord Kapila Deva again compares that similar, the association of the opposite gender. It's like the trap, that is, the big well is created and then just covered on the top and the surface with the grass. It looks like the same surface as the rest of the ground. However, there is a big ditch, a well. That's what Lord Kapila is saying. That's how dangerous it is. Now another reference Prahlad Maharaj gives in the Śrīmad Bhāgavatam Canto 7, Chapter 9, verse 45. What does it say? Yanmaitunadi grihamedim sukhami tucham. Word he uses is tucham. What's tucham means? Sorry? Very pitiable, insignificant. Whereas if we see our current whole world is glorifying how wonderful it is to just associate with the opposite gender. Man is attracted to the women, women is attracted to the man. The songs of romance and everything is just, you can, volumes and volumes of this such material is there. Whole Bollywood industry, what's the billions and trillions of dollars is just booming on that same subject matter. What is it? It's a matter, there is so much glorification of love story, this, that, other, right? It's full of it. Every year, how many, the Bollywood, they produce how many movies on that same topic? Anyone know? I don't know. I myself don't know. So, many. Hundreds. Glorifying. What is Prahlad Maharaj saying? Tucham. Very, very insignificant. He says, Yan maithunadi grihamedi hi sukhami tucham. And what is he comparing to? Comparing to the itch on the palm, on the hand. It's just like that. Itch comes. Or he's also comparing to the rubbing of the skin. Kandu yaneva karayo, kara means hand, eva, dukkha dukkham, dukkha. Trityanti na iha kripana bahu dukkha vajam, kandu titaiva manujasitam visaheta dhira. It says, the sex life is compared to the rubbing of two hands to relieve an itch. Grihamedis, so-called grihastas, do not, who have no spiritual knowledge, think that is the itching is the greatest platform of happiness, although actually it is a source of distress. The kripanas, what's kripana? Miserly. Kripana is also opposite of a brahmana. Kripana. Or Prabhupada calls it fools. The fools who are just the opposite of the brahmana are not satisfied by repeated sensual enjoyment. Those who are dhira, or intelligent, however, who are sober and who tolerate this itch. So what is Prahlad Maharaj saying? Tolerate. Prahlad Maharaj is saying it'll come. What's the solution? Is to tolerate. And so those who are sober and who are tolerate this itching are not subjected to suffering of these fools and rascals. This is Prahlad Maharaj. This is Prahlad Maharaj offering this prayer as this sloka as a prayer to Lord Nrsingadev. See how bold, how, if you were to offer to the prayers, normally you offer, my pranams and this and that. Prahlad Maharaj is outright saying, this is, what is it, this is the prayer of Prahlad Maharaj. Another famous quote from Śrīmad Prahlad Maharaj again, those who are griha brata, whose senses are uncontrolled, adanta govhe, where are they going? Vishatam. Vishatam is entering. Where? Tamisram. Tamisra is one of the hellish planet in the hell. Out of 28, one of the hell is called Tamisra. So Prahlad Maharaj is saying, they're going, entering into hell. And he also gives an example. It's like chewing the chewed. I think most of us have been to India and we see there's a sugar cane. You put the sugar cane through the machine, and then the machine, it just goes through it, and then it takes out all the juice. And he goes again, he puts it back again, and takes out all the juice. There's nothing, there's hardly anything in there. You'll see a cow or something who's just walking by. He comes and eat. That's what's left over. Chews. Even that cow said, and she rejects it. And they will see a pig coming by and try to get more squeeze. That's how the Prahlad Maharaj is comparing, chewing the chewed. Matirna Krishne parato satoba. Prahlad Maharaj is saying the inclination towards Krishna, na Krishna. See, most of the people are not attracted towards Krishna. Even by their parata, so many people have told them, parata means the others. Swata, or by own endeavor. Mitopi viddet griha pratanam adhanta gobhir vishatam tamisram puna charvita charvitanam. It's like chewing the chew. It's Prahlad Maharaj saying, so it's not me. I cannot speak to you. I'm just giving you the reference what the great personalities have said on this topic, like the association with the opposite agenda. So this is Prahlad Maharaj. Now another great reference is our Rishabdev. Rishabdev is the incarnation of Lord Krishna. He's instructing his sons. How many sons he had? 100 sons. And out of 100 sons, who was the eldest? Bharat Maharaj. And then out of 100, those 100 sons, Bharat Maharaj was the oldest. 9 have become Navayogendras. You will see in the 11th canto, the Navayogendras are instructing. Narad Muni is narrating the whole story of the conversation between Maharaj Nimi, who comes in the line of Janaka and the Ikshvaku line, Surya dynasty. The instructions, the Navayogendras are preaching to the Maharaj Nimi. So Rishabdev, Rishabdev in the 5th canto, chapter 5, text 8 says, the attraction between male and female is a basic principle of material existence. On the basis of this misconception, which ties together the hearts of the male and female, one becomes attracted to a body, home, property, children, relatives, and wealth. Ato griha chetram. Griha, chetra. Griha means home. Chetra means the activities or the job or your whatever you do. Suta, children. Apta, the relatives. Bitter, the wealth. The living entity or jana becomes moha. Aham, then what is he thinks? Aham mameti, everything belongs to me, all these things. What are the things? Griha, Kshetra, Suta, Apta, Bittair. What is he thinks? Everything belongs to me. Aham mameti, me and my. Quite serious statement, isn't it? Yeah, when you think about it. So let's turn from that topic to another point Srila Prabhupada makes. Another Prabhupada, very nice Prabhupada brings out is the Mahat Seva. What's Mahat? Mahat is great, yes. In this particular context, Mahat means a great soul, a Mahatma or devotee. Huh? So Srila Prabhupada brings it in a purport, says, Mahat Seva Dwara Sevam Dwara Ahur Bimuktair. What does that mean? Service to the great devotee can be mukta. Mukta means liberation. Just by the association. Now, the association of the opposite gender on this or that, what is it saying? Is binding. What is the solution? Mahat Seva. Yes, Mahat Seva Ahur Bimuktair. By serving, by association of the devotees. So let's take some of the references that has given in the Śrīmad Bhāgavatam, enlightening or putting a light on this, associating, the importance of the associating or serving the devotees. Lord Kipulade gives, who are the devotees? What do they do? What are their activities? How do we understand the devotees? Sadhus, Mahat. What Prabhupada making point, Mahat. Who are they? What do they do? Lord Kipulade gives the definition in the third canto, chapter 25, verse number 23. Madasraya katha mrisa srinvanti kathayanti cha tapayanti vidhas tapa naina mad gata chetasa. Mad asraya means about me. This is Lord Kapila Devi speaking. Lord Kapila Devi, Supreme Personality, God is speaking. He said, Mad asraya, about me, katha, the topics. Mrisa, what the devotee do? They delight, they enjoy. Srinvanti, they hear. Kathayanti, they speak. So what is by doing this, what is the result of such devotees? Tapanti vividas tapa. Tapa means a miseries, difficulties, something's hate. No, they do not they do not suffer the material miseries. Why? Because what are they doing? Hearing, chanting, and what else? They're talking about the personality of Godhead. What are they talking about? Personality of Godhead, thinking of Krishna. Engage constantly in chanting and hearing about me, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. The sadhus do not suffer from material miseries because they are always filled with the thoughts of my pastimes and activities. So what do the devotees do? Chant. When they get together, what they do? Chant, hear, and think of the Lord. Now, there's another reference, how the devotee is rare. How rare it is, the association of the devotees. Sutta Goswami gives in the first canto, chapter 18, verse 13. He says, Tulyamana labhe napi. word is lava. You know what lava is? Not love, as in love, L-O-V-E. It's a word spelling L-A-V-A, lava. Yes, it's the time. Like just like we have a moment, we have a minute, or we have an hour. In Vedic terminology, it's called lava. Lava is the time it takes between you closing your eyes. Okay, close your eyes. Blink your eyes. How long did it take? So 1.5 time of blinking eye is called lava in a time calculation in Vedic terminology. Huh? So, and what is Sutta Goswami saying? Tulyamanapi labhe napi. Even in that fraction of the second, if you get the association of the devotee, the value of the moment's association, the moment means that lava, with the devotee of the Lord cannot even compare to the attainment of the heavenly planet or the liberation from the matter. What to speak of worldly benediction in the form of material prosperity, which are those who are meant for death. So how great it is, the association, how rare, how glorified, even for a lava matra, how it is, wonderful it is. Another reference, this is now Nava-yogendra. I was just talking earlier, Nava-yogendras are the 9 sons of Maharaj Rishabhadev who became sages. So 91 of them became kings and they remained as Kshatriyas, and 9 of them became sages. They were called Nava-yogendras. So Nava-yogendra is now instructing Maharaj Nimi. They're saying, Durlabho manusho deho dehinam chanabhangura. The human form of life, Durlabha, manusha. Human form of life is Durlava, means very rare. Dehinam, but it can chanabhangura. Chana, again, now there's a time, it's another time is called chana. Chana is the time it takes to blink your eyes 3 times. So what was the lava? 1.5. 1.5 time. Even you blink your eyes, if you go blink and then you go halfway, that's lava. Chana is 3 times you blink, that's chana. Durlabho manusho deho dehinam chana bhangura. This life can be in a chana, in the moment of that 3 time blinking, you can lose it. Even though it's rare, but it has also disadvantage of losing it that quick. Tatrapi, even greater durlavam is, in my opinion, this is the Nava-yogendra saying, Vaikuntha Priya Darsanam. Vaikuntha Priya. Who's Vaikuntha? Is Lord Vishnu. Priya. The Priya, dear to the Vaikuntha, dear to Lord Krishna or Lord Vishnu, are the devotees. So the life itself is rare, which can be taken away just by a second. Then even rarer is to get the association of the Vaishnavas. This is Bhagavatam giving us this information. Vaikuntha Priya Darsanam. Another great reference is in the 4th canto. This is the conversation between Lord Shiva and Prachetas, we just recently heard, and the Rudra Gita. Lord Shiva is giving instruction to Prachetas. In the 4th canto, chapter 24, text number 57, it says, if one by chance associates with a devotee even for a fraction of a moment, he gives Chana ardha, that's the word he uses. Lord Shiva uses chana ardha. Ardha means half. Chana is the 3 times that it takes time to blink your eyes. He says, even that is half, he said. He says, even if by any chance associates with the devotee, even for a fraction of a moment, what Prabhupada translated that as a fraction of a moment, he is no longer subject to attraction by the result of karma and jnana. What interest then can he have a benediction of the demigods who are subject to the law of birth and death? So he's comparing the benediction you receive from demigods. Everybody's praying to the demigods, worshipping, they're doing so many, like so long. They receive that. But what is the benediction of the demigods is temporary. It'll give you joy, happiness, whatever but it has an end. So Lord Shiva is saying, now this is even, that's not even. But he's saying, to associate with half of the chana, of the half of the fraction of this second, that is even better to receiving a benediction of demigods. That is the importance of the association of devotee or great devotees. Lord Krishna also gives in Bhagavad Gita, Bahunam Janmanam Ante Jnanavanamam Prapadyante Vasudevam Sarvamiti Samahatma Sudurlava. Durlava, we heard the word, right? Su, when he applies a su, it means it gives emphasis, very important, very important. Sudurlava. After many, many births and death, one comes to the human form of life. Bhavanam janmanam ante jnanamanam prapadyate vasudevam sarvaviti. One who understands the Vasudeva is Sarvam. Iti. Samahatma. Such a rare, that Mahatma is such a rare. Sudurlava. Another reference. Lord Krishna again in chapter 7 and the text 3. Manushyanam sahasreshu kaschit yatati siddhaye. Out of many thousands of men, some may endeavor for perfection. Out of those many thousands of perfectionists, one hardly knows me in truth. Those who know that Lord Krishna is everything, that is Mahatma. That is rare. Another reference, this is given to Prithu Maharaj, to Kumara, in Canto 4, chapter number 22, text number 8. Prithu Maharaj is telling Kumaras, any person upon whom a Brahmana or Vaishnava are pleased can achieve everything which is rare, very rare to obtain in this world, as well as after the death. Not only that, but one also receives the favor of the auspices of the Lord Shiva and Lord Vishnu, who accompany the Brahmanas and Vaishnavas. Now, this is another very nice one. Lord Krishna is giving a at the Kurukshetra, after the battlefield of Kurukshetra, when they were gathering at the eclipse, the Lord Krishna and the Brijvasis, everybody got together. In that assembly, Lord Krishna also meets great sages, great personalities, great devotees. They come. And at that point, Lord Krishna glorifies these devotees. He says, this is the 10th canto, chapter 84, text number 11. Mere bodies of water are not the real sacred places of pilgrimage, nor mere image of the earth and the stone are the true worshipable deities. These purified one only after a long time, but saintly sages purify one immediately upon being seen. So Lord Krishna is another saying that you can have a deity worship and everything, that you can do go to pilgrimage, take a bath, everything. However, it has a time. But Lord Krishna is saying that by saintly sages purify one immediately upon seeing. When you have a darshan of these great personalities, then it's purified. How great it is. This is another Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva is giving a very nice reference here in the 4th canto, chapter 24, verse 29. He is saying that Swadharma Nishta Satjanma Vipuman. If one follows Varnashram Dharma for Swadharma Tishta Satajanma, Sata means 100. So if somebody followed full Varnashram system completely, purely, and perfectly for 100 birth, then he can obtain the position of Lord Brahma. Even higher, it's rare to get the darshan of Lord Shiva, even higher. If you become Brahma, that's okay, but even to get association of Lord Shiva is higher, even higher. But Lord Shiva says, Abhyakritam bhagavato atho vaishnavam padam yathaham vibudha kalatyaye. He says, translation, a person who is execute his occupational duty properly for 100 births becomes qualified to occupy the post of Brahma. And if one becomes more qualified, he can approach Lord Shiva. A person who is directly surrendered to Lord Krishna or Vishnu is in unalloyed devotional service is immediately promoted to the spiritual planet. Lord Shiva and other demigods attain these planets after destruction of the material world. In other words, Lord Shiva is saying that these as a devotee, human bodies, humans are better than us. Why? Why do you think Lord Shiva is saying that the human are better, or devotees are better than us? Yes, he's also saying that they also go in one life. But he made one very interesting point. Yes, that's correct. Okay, I'll read it again. Lord Shiva and other demigods attain this planet after the destruction of this material world. Sorry? Yes, correct. Irrelative? If within the time, what was? Yeah, it's a difference. So, in other words, he's just saying that how great it is to become a devotee, and the opportunity you have as a human being, as a devotee, to return back home, back to Godhead, is quick in relatively what the demigods, have to spend hundreds and millions of years in their position and post. So long, only they can return is at the time of dissolution. Even then, if they are qualified. So Lord Shiva is saying, you as a Vaishnava, as a devotee, are great. How great you are. Time is, okay, I'll just skip few of these. I'll just finish with the very beautiful wonderful prayer of Narottam Das Thakur, glorifying the Vaishnavas, just in a very small bhajan from Prarthana. Ebara Koruna Koro Vaishnava Gosai, O devotees. He's praying to the devotees. Ebara Koruna Koro means please be merciful upon me. Patita Pavana Toma Vina Kehu Nahi. There's no one more merciful, Patita Pavana, than you yourself, O Vaishnava. Jahara Nikate Gele Papa Dure Jai. Just by going close to you or having a momentary association, Papa Dure Jai. Papa means sinful activities. Dure Jai, who runs away, gone. Jahara nikate gele papa dure jai, eman doyalu prabhu keba kotha pai. So when will I get that association? When will I? Gangara parasa hoile paschate pavan. He said, you can get purified by going into a Ganges and bathing, but you have to make an endeavor to go and make an endeavor to bathe. Then only you get purified. It says, Gangara parasa hoile paschate pavan, darsane pavitra koro ei tomar gun. Just by having your momentary darshan, one can become a purified. Whereas the Ganga is in one place, flowing in one spot. Another greatness of the devotees, they come to you. Ganga does not. Yes? Only if you go to Ganga and have a bathing, you get purified. However, the devotees, they even come to you and then they even give you that darshan of that devotee. Darshane pavitra koro ei tomar gun, haristane aparade tara harinam. If you commit a sin as the aparad into a holy name, haristane aparade tare harinam. If you make offense to the deities or other things, harinam will deliver you. But Toma stane aparade nahi paritran nahika. But if one offends the Vaishnava, Narottam Das Thakur says, there is no chance. If you have made an offense towards the worshipping of deities or different things, yes, there is Harinam, they will deliver you. But if one makes offense towards the Vaishnava, Narottam Das said, no deliverance. Rare, hard. Tomara hridaya sada Govinda Vishram. On your heart, Lord Govinda is residing. Govinda kahena mora Vaishnava paran. So you are my life and soul. Prati janme kori as charanera dhuli. My birth after birth, what I desire, Prati janme kori as, that's my desire. Charanera dhuli. I want the dust from the lotus feet of the Vaishnava. Narottame koro doya apanera boli. My dear Vaishnavas, go Vaishnava, please consider me yours and please give me a mercy. This is Narottam Das Thakur praying. This is Narottam Das Thakur is such an exalted Vaishnava and he is praying to these Vaishnavas. Similarly, also the Bhaktivedanta Thakur says, Kita janma ho, let me be born as a Kita, means an insignificant worm, but please give me the birth at the place of devotees or the house of the devotee or close to the devotees. In that, so that is how the great exalted Vaishnavas are. So what is the Prabhupada mentioning is a Mahat Seva, the Dwaram Ahur Bimukte. By serving these great Vaishnavas, our deliverance is assured. And what's the second line? If you are associated with the opposite gender, which is attracted to that thing, then Tamo Dwaram Bimukte. Then you go to Tamo Dwara. darkest. What is it? Kapila Dev says, the well covered with the grass. So I'll just end here. Any comments, questions that may have? Okay, Spo.
So you said before about how according to how groups and sects can be illusion, and well, what if you're both devotees?
Yeah, we went through the whole list of devotees, the qualities of the devotees. Yeah, the devotees are generally the devotees, if they are associated, if they're like husband and wife, for example, the grihasthas, if they are devotees, they're not the other side of the coin. They're not the other side of the. They're not indulging. They're not always, that's not the primary goal. If the primary goal of the male and female or the husband and wife is for enjoyment, then Tomodwaram vimukti. The dark heresy is wide open. But if you're a devotee, and then you just heard the whole glorification of the devotees, they are great. Yeah, so devotees are devotees, and non-devotees are non-devotees. That's what the distinction is. Or if you hear me, yeah. Yeah. Yes, Krishna was in the front. Yes, Krishna. Only?
Only if he offends a devotee, then only Allah kill him.
I think slightly you got it. The story is otherwise. So I mean, just the story. The Krishna is asking a question that Amarendra Prabhu mentioned in the class, that the Shishupal, he was born with the two extra arms, correct? And a third eye on the head. That there was a prediction made that whoever lap he sits, or whoever carries him, when these two arms and one third eye disappear, then that will be the person who's going to kill Shishupal, correct? Yeah. And your question, you said that.
My question is that, so what happened is Shishupal, he from 1 to 100, he in the Rajasuya sacrifice he offended Krishna.
Yeah.
And then from 101 he started offending Sukadeva.
Yeah.
Made his proposal, and then Krishna said this. So then if he offended a devotee who is Sukadeva, how did he get liberation?
Oh, okay. So the question is that, okay, so when it was known that when mother came to find out that the Shishupal will be now killed by Krishna, because as soon as the Shishupal was on the lap of Krishna, the two arms and the eye fell off. Then she knew that he will be killed by Lord Krishna. And at that time, his mother, Shishupal's mother, asked Lord Krishna, please forgive his 100 offenses before you kill him. So if he makes 100 offenses, if you forgive him, please do not kill him. Then, as it happened, as the story unfolded, that the Shishupal made a lot of offenses towards Krishna at the Rajasuya Yagya of Yudhishthira Maharaj, and Lord Krishna killed him after 100 offenses he made. I'm not sure about the 101. Yes, in the conversation, as I understand from the story, that he did also criticize Sahadeva, he criticized Bhima, he criticized other Pandavas, and on top, he also criticized Lord Krishna. Lord Krishna was counting his offenses directly to him, but after 100, Lord Krishna killed him, as I understand. That's the story. Yeah? Yes, Mataji, you had a question.
It was more like
Can you speak louder, Mataji?
it
Hmm.
So how to overcome that tendency to see it as an object of gratification?
So the question is how to overcome the tendency to see opposite gender as a enjoymental object. Yeah, how to overcome that? Yeah, as Kapila Dev said, is I created this. This is, I mean, my Maya. This is the representative of
Because it's not this person
Yeah.
that is Maya, it's the person.
Exactly. I mean, it's not a. I mean, Lord Kapila or anybody who makes that statement as a woman or man, it's not really. I mean, of course, women as in gender has got a very special attraction that attracts the other opposite gender. But if you look at it on our higher than that, male or female, one life male is male, next life becomes a female. So what is the relevance there? Because it's not relevance. It's just the temporary body that is in the body of female is attractive. Male is also other way. The female gets attracted. So it's temporary. If you look at it, it's not really pinpointing just to a women as women. No, it is pinpointing to the attraction that is there between both the gender. So how to overcome? Again, there's multiple things. Yes, the holy name is there, the association of the devotees are there, Krishna Katha is there, and all these spiritual practices. This is what's going to give some sort of understanding, knowledge, assurance that, hang on, this attraction I have for that particular is for because my senses are pushing, my mind's pushing, and so on and so forth. It's all related to the body. If we want to really understand the spiritual, and on the level of spiritualism, that I am not a body, and then I'm not meant to indulge in these things, then that is through the cultivation of knowledge, worshipping deities or chanting the holy name, worshipping, the serving Vaishnavas, the different activities. This is how our safety net is these activities. That yes, we have body, we have senses, we come to the youth, we have pushings. It's there, natural. But how we overcome is by these kind of activities, to understand, to the knowledge, to the activities, to the different activities, as I understand.
The knowledge considering that the potency of attraction comes from the Lord itself. So every living entity or object has the power of any potency comes from the Lord itself.
Yeah.
So now our perception changes the object, actually the nature of the potency.
Yeah. Yeah, everything, yes.
Considering that the body,
Yeah.
the energy of the body, of that power comes from the soul itself.
Yeah.
So it's knowledge in one way.
Yes, I mean, as you said, everything is Krishna is giving that energy, or Krishna through everything works under the direction or under the power of the Krishna. And then soul is the person who's giving that energy through the body. When the soul is residing in the body, then all that energy comes and is coming from that. As far as for its body and the senses, which is the cause of the mind, body, and the senses, is the cause of attraction between other objects. And as soon as you take the body as in self, I and my, me and me, then that's where you look at the opposite gender as an object for a sense gratification. As soon as you are turned that, okay, I'm not the body, I'm a spirit soul, I'm meant to serve this, and then you have completely different understanding.
I was trying to see the importance of understanding this point in order to develop proper interaction among Vaishnavas, among
Of course, that is totally different subject matter of how to interact with the opposite gender, the opposite other Vaishnavis. It's a different subject altogether. Yes, there are all guidelines and rules and regulations we should be following. The etiquette and everything is there. Yes, that's totally different subject matter. We're having another class. We can go into that. But yes, there is a guideline. Yes, to understand how to deal with other genders or the Vaishnavis and Vaishnavas. Yeah. Okay. Any other? Okay, let's end. Granthara Śrīmad Bhāgavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Shri Radha Vallabh ki jai, Shri Gaurnitai ki jai, Shri Jagannath Baldev Subhadramai ki jai, Ananta Koti Vaishnav Vrinda ki jai, Vaishnava-Acharya ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Gaur Premanande, Hari Hari Gaur.